wanted?
Yeah.
All right. Well, that was it.
All right. Everyone relax. Welcome to, what are we, I mean, I guess this is Block Your Bookie Podcast.
FC.
But, okay.
BYBFC podcast.
BYBFC, brought to you by Block Your Bookie. This is going to be, I don't know.
Okay. Block Your Bookie.
I just want to say,
brought to you by Block Your Bookie.
I just wanted to say
Block Your Bookie FC brought to you by Block Your Bookie.
I just wanted to say brought to you by, because that sounds cool.
I thought you were going to go brought to you by Beano Board.
No, well, Beano Board is not an official sponsor.
It's not an official sponsor, but we support the brand.
Yeah.
We support this brand.
Yeah.
Wholeheartedly.
We would love a retweet, you know?
They have. Well,
not
a retweet, but they've commented on our Instagram post. But that's neither here nor there. Beano is a sponsor that is not a sponsor, but they are a sponsor. You know what I'm saying?
Go get a Beano Board.
The whole point of this is to talk soccer. We've brought on our soccer specialist and ultimate whole gambler, Jason Porter. Welcome to the podcast.
Thanks for having me, boys.
People know Jason because anyone who saw Matt fail at the field goal challenge knows that Jason was the one who was holding beautiful holds.
Well, there's success and failure, so
I can hold balls.
I can hold balls.
All right.
Hold balls really well.
Yeah, you can hold balls.
We heard that a lot in the cut.
That's a famous part that I told you. I got tweets or texts from people that they liked that part.
I saw that your mom commented and said, "Good job, Matt." So.
My mom comments on it. Dude, I hate that she did that. Well, she just
Come
likes
on,
you.
It's your mom.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you, Sue.
Let's get into the games. We're not talking Boxing Day yet. We might do another episode for that. We're just talking about Sunday games. Saturday, Sunday games for this weekend. This will come out probably. You're either listening to this late at night or tomorrow before the games.
At work, you're catching it Sunday morning before those
games.
Yeah. Sunday's got some.
This has got to get produced before the biggest game of the weekend.
Arsenal, let's start this.
That's 6:30 in the morning. We got Arsenal against Everton. Jason's pride is on the line because Everton is a bad club that shouldn't be, and Arsenal is also a bad club that should not be. But Jason has some pointers here.
I mean, not to mention that they have Alex Iwobi. Theo Walcott is still on Everton?
He has to be.
I mean, they all.
He is.
But I mean, you gotta go. You gotta go with Arsenal. Money line. Easily. I know some people at this table have vowed not to bet Arsenal.
I mean, Jason, I'm the biggest Arsenal fan.
I mean, it's just a beautiful.
I don't even know what year this jersey was made. Probably 03.
No. It was
02.
It was 02.
No. It was after their Invincible year because I have that jersey. I started becoming an Arsenal fan after the Invincible year, so I might be the reason of their downfall.
Okay. Arsenal is bad though.
No. But do you know what just happened today?
Yes.
You're
going to tell us.
Mikel Arteta.
Say his name one more time.
Mikel Arteta. Spanish finesser, great man.
You finessed that pronunciation.
He was an Arsenal player, ex-Arsenal player.
Yeah.
He left and he learned under Pep Guardiola, and he's stealing all his tactics. And I think they're coming up with a win right away. I think they're going to win today. And
so what? He's had 3 days with the club.
And he's not even managing.
Yeah,
he's going to be watching from the stands. Yeah, so Freddie's still got one.
So there's like the theory that a new coach comes in, like they pretty much have to win that game, and they usually do. There's a stat
because they want to show up for the new coach.
Yes, but if he's not actually behind the bench and not calling anything, I don't think it matters at all. I think they still lose this game.
No, I kind of like that, but the only problem is everybody who's on Arsenal, besides the young players, are just scumbags, and they don't care about like coaches liking them. Like, I mean, Mesut Ozil, the rat.
That's something that scares me, is because I think him and Ozil and Arteta were friends. They started at the same time, and I want nothing more than to get Ozil out of the team.
Oh no!
Aubameyang wants to leave. Xhaka has said to the club that he wants to leave. Like,
I mean, he said to the fans.
Yeah, yeah. But I'm telling you, we're going to get a lucky win. I don't think we deserve it, but I honestly think I've told you both. I don't believe in stats. I believe in luck and logic, and I think we get a lucky win. And then,
but logic says that they will lose.
No. Luck. I'm talking luck. I like both of those, but just luck. And
let's look at Everton's form real quick.
They also have an interim manager right now.
I guess
they have an interim manager as well.
3-1 in their last 5. So
yeah,
not great.
They're not playing.
Yeah, but look at Arsenal.
They fired. Was it Silva? Right.
I don't know.
Arsenal.
Do they still have Gylfi Sigurdsson?
Yes. How do you? What's the records for soccer? Is it win, loss, tie, or is it win, tie, loss?
No, win, loss, tie.
Win, loss, tie. Okay, then Arsenal's 1, 2, and 2.
Yeah.
So they are better in form, but
barely.
Yeah.
Go with Arsenal. They're going to win this game. Then there's going to be a bunch of draws.
I mean, I vowed never to bet Arsenal games, so I can't bet this.
I'm not betting it either. I just think that Everton gets a result here. The tie is...
Are you
going to hedge with the draw?
Oh, of course. Every bet you got to hedge with the draw. Every bet. Every single bet. I mean,
it's so true.
From a recovering betting, you have to.
Yes.
You have to.
So do you live bet the tie or do you...
No.
Isn't it better to live bet the tie because the odds are usually better?
Depending.
Maybe.
I feel like you like live betting a tie if a team is down 1-0. You're like, they're going to score a goal and tie this game.
I've been known to do that if I don't bet the game, but usually if I bet any money line, usually I'm going to hedge with the draw. Yeah. I won't do that for a game that we're going to talk about in a bit, but for this one,
lock me in, money line, Arsenal.
Yeah,
okay, we got you. You're not going to touch the over, it's 3, flat?
Absolutely not.
I could see this score being 1-1.
I mean, if it isn't even 3, I mean, I think someone brought up a good point. Yeah, that it'd be good because more than likely going to be a push. Always cheer for the push. Put me in for the over as well.
Okay. Well, that wasn't hard to get you there.
All right. I'll put you in. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
There it is. Well, I'll listen back to it and get the stats down.
Very good.
Let's move on to the next game. Sheffield versus Brighton. My app just logged me out, but go ahead.
Ooh, Sheffield versus Brighton. I like this game a lot.
I like Sheffield.
I like Sheffield too, dude. Ollie McBurney, ex-Swansea player, dude. The Jacks, fucking love it, man.
Swansea.
What's wrong with Swansea?
What league are they in?
Championship. We'll get to my championship.
Jason, that was messed up because if you're on the same trajectory and you continue downwards, Arsenal could possibly be in the championship,
which is the scariest thing in the world. Yeah, I mean,
it is scary.
All right,
Sheffield versus Brighton. Sheffield, they've been a success story so far in the league.
Sheffield is plus 240 money line. Overs 2 and 2.5, so 2.25. For those people that don't usually bet soccer, you can have a 0.25 or 0.75 line. It just means that you can half win, half push a bet. So in the case of 2,
half push, half lose.
Yeah. So in the case of 2 and 2.5, if you get 2, you push and lose half. If you get 3, you win both.
Yes.
That's my favorite line is the 2.5.
Yeah, 2.27 or 2.75 is sad.
Yeah, because
2.75
is. No, that's 3 is a push too, so you need 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one doesn't usually work out for me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you like Sheffield money line?
Nope, I didn't say that.
Okay.
I like the total over 2 and 2.5.
Sheffield lockdown D though, man.
Sheffield is good for at least a goal.
What's their history looking like?
I'm about to tell you.
I like the over as well. I also like Sheffield money line.
Sheffield,
they have been dominant since coming up.
Was it plus 260?
Plus 2.
They also beat Arsenal, so that's pretty much what I'm basing.
But that means nothing though, because Arsenal is bad.
So the last 5, they're 2, 1, and 2. They scored 2 goals in their previous 2 games, and then they scored 0, 1, and 3. That 3-goal game they had was against Man U. That was a nice draw for Sheffield.
That was sick.
So they can score.
They have it in them. They
do, and especially against a team that isn't necessarily that good. But I like the way Brighton looked last week. They played Crystal, and they were dominating that first half of the game, and then Zaha obviously turns it on.
I mean, it was terrible conditions in that game.
That was bad. We bet that over, and I didn't know the weather. Honestly, weather is such a huge factor. In any sport. In any sport, you have to. If you want to bet anything on that, you better look.
We need a weather guy.
Jimmy could be that weather guy.
Yeah,
but he's a day behind.
He's the worst weatherman in the world.
No.
All right,
he's a great shaver.
Yeah,
great barber.
I have that.
That's razor. A story for another time.
I have that razor in my house.
Oh,
disgusting.
Over 2 and 2.5 for Sheffield Brighton is what I'm taking. You guys touching this?
Yeah, I love it.
I like a 2-1.
If
I see a 2.25 line,
I know.
Jump at it.
I have to take it.
You burrow, as Jack would say.
Put me that at over and the money line.
You keep saying put me at, but you just remember to put yourself at.
I'm not going to remember.
Put yourself there. You're doing money line Sheffield as well?
Yeah, money line.
Okay, so it's plus 240. Brighton is at plus 115. Draws plus 225. So there is more value in Sheffield.
All money lines are hedged. All money lines
are hedged, as Jason says. Okay.
Learned it from myself.
It's the same with hockey. If I see a 5.5 line, and I like the teams, I'm betting it. Because 6 goals just happens in the league. 4-2 is like a very common score, I'd say. Yeah. Unless the goalie's playing out of his mind, and then you get shutouts, which is just like you can't predict that shit.
And everyone watching, Matt, you're hot.
Matty overs.
Overs. Don't jinx him, dude.
Matty overs.
That was bad for you.
No, it's fine.
Oh, when you're hot, I can't touch him.
That was bad for you, though. You know that.
Jimmy unders is the same as Matty overs.
Well, and you have your secret weapon, which I'm not going to reveal.
Yeah, we all know what the secret weapon is. I haven't released those picks yet, but maybe someday I will. I've been doing test studies, you know. I have to see that it works. All right, let's focus on the soccer here. I will also be joining on the over. Jason's got money line over. Jack has the over. That's a lot of over. We need some goals there.
No, it's gonna be a big weekend. People are getting excited for Christmas, for Boxing Day. They're just like ready to go. I think it's gonna be good.
Yeah, I mean, all of them want to get back home to their families.
But except they literally play in 4 days, so that doesn't make any sense, really.
I mean, December soccer is crazy because there's so many games.
Let's check the weather first too.
No, I don't worry about that.
Don't
weather
worry.
In the Premier League, I don't think matters that
the
much.
weather for
that Crystal Brighton game.
All right, let's look at what day is that going to be on? Saturday?
Yeah, tomorrow.
You literally have the weather for Watford right now?
Which is around. It's England, so I figure it's the same shit, right? It's 50 and rainy.
Is that Celsius? I don't even know what that means.
It's not Celsius, that is. But 50's warm.
Yeah, and rainy. Yeah, I mean that's what it is every day there, isn't it?
Yeah. They got the jet stream going. Okay, let's move on. Crystal versus Newcastle at 9 a.m.
No.
Jack's not touching it.
I'm gonna grab a beer.
Okay.
I like Crystal. You've mentioned in the past that they're dogs, that they fight.
They fight.
They've got a great
fight. And here's the thing. I didn't look at the line before we were going to talk about this. It's only plus 225 for Crystal for a win and plus 200 for a draw. Crystal is usually more of a dog, usually in the 300 range, and that's usually where I like to get a little value out of it, and I live bet them.
What's Newcastle at?
Plus 140. So I don't actually think I'm going to touch this game. The over is at a flat 2.
Ooh.
You don't see a lot of those.
Ooh.
What's their history? What's their last couple of games?
For Crystal?
Newcastle, don't they get scored on nonstop?
I'm not sure. I will tell you, though. Crystal in their last 5 is 2-2-1, and they have given up 1 goal, 2 goal, 1 goal, 1 goal, 0 goal, 2 goal, 2 goal. So they haven't given up more than 2 goals in the last 5.
All right. And what about Newcastle?
That was Newcastle.
Oh, that was Newcastle.
That was Newcastle.
Ooh.
Crystal has not been scoring goals, but they did have a 2-0 win against Burnley. And then every other game, they've scored 1 goal, except for Watford, where they scored 0.
And it's a flat 2?
It's a flat 2. So you need 1 goal out of each side.
Cheering for a push.
But you could cheer for a third goal, too.
It could be 0-0.
It could be 0-0 is just, I feel like teams at this stage, like they need, like, it's not the point where it's like, we are either in or out. Everyone's trying to win, so they're pushing each other in the beginning quick to see if you get that early goal, the over is so nice.
And it changes the dynamic range.
It's especially nice when you're playing against like Man City and Arsenal, and they score in the first 2 minutes.
Swansea City.
A bet that I love to make. It's very dangerous. Very dangerous to make it. No, score in the first 7 in football or soccer, if we're talking Man City, Arsenal last week. But no, score in the first half, 0.5 over live bet. It's usually like minus 400 or something like that. It's a risky bet.
Do you wait? Do you wait a little bit so that the odds get better?
No, I hit it almost. In a game like we're going to talk about later, Chelsea Spurs. I'll hit it right away.
So you'll do 4 units to win 1.
Yeah.
So
I like that. He lives on the edge.
He does live on the edge, but that's why he's always in a hole. He's got to dig out edge of a hole.
Yeah, but no one digs out a hole like. Jason, he's a fucking grave digger.
Jason digs out holes, man.
Favorites. I have a blog drafted. You'll see it.
What happened to the good blog, dude?
It's sales meetings.
Yeah, but you said that no.
I have a nice long.
You said it was like 900 words.
900.
So why didn't you send it over? I'll edit it.
Because it needs to be changed quite a bit.
900 is a lot for a blog post.
Yeah, it's really low. Like no one reads over 200 words.
Okay.
I mentioned that in the blog.
All right, so
no one reads.
I am taking the over for this Crystal game because 2 is just it's too there. I need it, and like I say it every time that we talk about Crystal. Zaha is just good. He is a very good player. He gets one chance.
He wanted to leave. He wanted to leave so badly.
No,
he wanted to come to Arsenal.
He said he's staying though.
Well, yeah, because he was forced to stay. He wanted to leave, but then they forced him to stay.
And before January 1st, Zaha moves to fucking Everton or something like that.
He was going to come to the best team in the league, Arsenal.
He will not go there now because they're the worst team in the league. All right, let's move on.
Mass exodus from the club.
Are you taking anything on this game?
I'll take the over.
Okay.
Write me down for that. I mean, a flat 2 is just calling me.
It's calling.
Are you going to say no to any bets?
We'll see.
Okay.
I'm not going to
say
say no to that.
action later, it's going to be like 70 units is out right now.
I'll say no to that.
Nice.
Say no to not taking action.
Nice.
All right, next game, the 11:30 game, big game. Leicester versus Man.
Ooh,
The
very good
cities meet for a. Do they have a name for this? Is this a derby or no? It's just like a normal.
No.
No.
Okay. There's no derby.
Manchester and Leicester.
I mean, you're a Man City fan.
Yeah, obviously.
But you're wearing an Arsenal jersey.
This was more because I just don't have Man City gear.
You have a Man City scarf in your house.
Yeah, but
right
like
you wore it in the field goal challenge that you lost.
Bino, we could use some City kits for our friends.
City kits would be dope.
I will never wear it.
Let's first start. Let's address the first thing with City as a City fan.
Which one?
Man City.
The
fact
fan?
that Mikel Arteta, as Jason says,
that could be a game changer. Pep might be sad.
I think Pep's sad, 1, and 2, Pep's leaving. He has the opt out after this season. I think with Arteta gone, him and Arteta were tight. They were very tight.
Yeah, you guys said that from the documentary.
Yeah, it's weird. It's creepy.
It's not creepy. They were just like,
I thought it was creepy.
he was his protege, and
he was like a little too protege for me. You know what I mean?
All right, well.
Hey, it's
regardless,
2019, man.
Since he is gone, I'm sure Pep is so
cancel.
He gets his own job. Like that's honestly what was supposed to happen anyways. Like you study under me, I teach you as much as I can. And then
we talk about NFL trees. I mean, this is the beginning of his tree.
But Pep's gone, and we were talking on the side of like, where do you think Pep's gonna go? I think.
So where's he been? He's been to Bayern. Who's at Real Madrid? Barcelona.
Yeah, those were his 3 jobs. Is Man City, Barcelona,
Juventus. He's going to Juventus.
I think he goes to Italy because that's the one place. Or I guess he could go to France. He could go
PSG.
to PSG.
Oh, PSG would pay him big bucks to try to win.
But doesn't PSG have a coach, like a good coach?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know who their coach is. Anyway, we're not talking about international coaches and their situations. But I think Pep's out, which kind of does change.
I think team morale is going to be down.
I think so too because
Mikel Arteta.
Yeah, I think he was a man of the people.
Yeah, that definitely. Team. And plus, they know they're not going to be Liverpool.
No, but I mean the Champions League.
I mean they're looking towards champion.
And really, that's what Pep wants. Pep wants that. So he doesn't give a shit about.
That's why he's going to PSG.
But will Pep be gone by then?
When?
By the time that they even play any Champions League games that have
he won't leave until that's over.
Man City.
He won't leave until that's over.
He would leave after the Premier League season.
Yeah, but it's like 2 or 3 more weeks after that.
Yeah, no, but he's probably going to leave before Champions League.
I mean,
I'm sure
Champions League goes into the season, so he's going to be at a different team by then.
I don't think he'll leave until Champions League.
When does Champions League final end?
It's like a month after the season ends, or 3 weeks after the season ends.
Yeah, it's not like that far into like the summer.
But I mean, that's
I'm not talking about the finals. I'm just talking about like all of the group stage and stuff.
That's February something.
Yeah.
What were we just watching like 3 weeks ago?
That was the round robin.
Yeah, that was the group stage.
That's over.
Yeah, I know, but that was during the start of the Premier League season, so Pep's not going to be there for the next run.
What are you talking about?
No, we're talking the finals. Like,
I'm talking about them getting a spot for next season. Like, that's what they should be caring about, right? But they aren't going to.
I know, but like if you look at the table, I don't think anyone's going to like get 3rd or 4th because I think they're. Let me look at the table right now. They're far ahead of everyone else. So Man City's at 35 points, Chelsea's at 29, so they're 6 points back.
And how far back are they on Liverpool?
14.
That is insane.
Liverpool might not lose.
Liverpool's going to Liverpool at the end and lose it.
The only way Liverpool.
How do they lose that many points?
I mean, they would have to tank very hard, and I don't think that will happen. I think they will end up losing a few games because they're going to lose sight of like.
They're going to lose like 4 in a row.
No. But if they have a few key injuries, the team isn't playing as well.
Are you hoping someone gets injured?
No. But like injuries happen throughout the season. That's just a natural thing. Jason knows that best. Arsenal's had some injury problems.
Yeah, I don't know.
Man, you has some injury problems too, which we will get to.
Hope everyone gets out of the City.
Let's talk about City. So, Leicester City plus 625 money line, Man City minus 286, draws plus 425, over is 3.25. Thoughts?
Leicester's plus 625?
That's a fucking amazing.
Oh, put me down right there. Oh, let's go. Let's go. I'm in.
No, but that is honestly, as a City fan, that's a great value bet.
I mean, yeah,
because
they're gonna win.
Yeah. Leicester's in 2nd place, lest we forgot. Yeah. And Jamie Vardy's having a record year for himself.
Brendan Rodgers
at the number. as Big Cat would say. You always bet. We don't bet the team.
You have to take the emotion out of this. You have to. I would not bet this. I'm not going to bet this game because I want to enjoy it as the fan.
What's the over at?
3.25. So you need 4 goals.
No way.
Yeah, but Man City scores goals, and Vardy's going to score at least 1. But I'm going with Leicester plus 1.5. I'm not going money line.
Ooh, yeah.
What's
the spread at? Minus 120 for plus 1.5.
Yeah,
that's a lot of goals. They need to lose by
plus
2.
1.5.
Plus 1.5. Yeah, they need to lose by 2 goals.
What if I buy some points? What am I looking at?
I don't think. Well, you could probably buy. You could buy
half
2,
a goal,
but that's going to be like minus like 180 or something.
I
guess that doesn't matter to you.
It might be more than that.
It might be more than
that. Here, hit the down arrow.
But at the same time, like the way that City plays is so like. They could catch fire and just score goals like no one else. And then when they're up 3 or 4-0, the game kind of settles down. That's what Arsenal laid down and let Man City pet their belly, as El Prez would say. And Arsenal looked terrible. I don't think Leicester is a team that would.
I think because there's a chance that Leicester can win this game, that's why I like plus 1.5.
Yeah,
and
that's fair.
Leicester, this is at home.
At City, Man City. Sorry, I mean, like you say Leicester, you don't say City.
I don't think that matters that much.
I mean. The crowd behind you.
But their crowd, like I will, as a fan, their crowd isn't the crowds of like these teams that are so passionate.
It's all the rich people.
Yeah.
They're
the Yankees.
Rich. The oil money's real big into this team.
So I'm gonna go Leicester plus 1.5.
Okay.
You're gonna do money line. You're insane.
But
What's the draw at?
4.25. That's huge.
Easy hedge.
Hedge.
Yeah, that's an easy hedge.
I can't touch the over on this because I could see City winning 3-0 and I'd lose half that bet. So not touching it. But that's Leicester City, Man City. It's a big game because Leicester really, if they want to continue the hunt, they have to win this game.
I mean,
what would give you the thought that they wouldn't want to continue?
I think honestly,
I'm saying like this is a huge game against a team that is on paper better than them. So you're gearing up for this game is like this is one of the biggest games of the year.
And I think their expectations at the beginning of the season was get to Champions League.
Yeah.
And so if they're in second, they're happy. But like Mikel Arteta's, his expectations at this press conference was finish in a decent spot or a relevant spot.
That's good right there.
Compete at the Europa League and side cups, just the league cups, the domestic cups, just compete.
Those are like the goals that you get when you take on like the worst team in the league in FIFA.
When you get promoted, when you get promoted from the championship, it's like
we want to sell a moderate amount of T-shirts.
The club president is coming to talk to you today.
Yeah.
Mikel Arteta.
Stop saying that.
Quick note: Leicester is 13 points ahead of 5th place. So I'd say that that would require a major meltdown.
They're good, man.
To get out of Champions
Brendan
League.
Rodgers. I mean, hey.
All right. Before we go to Sunday, is there anything else on Saturday? Well, I have a Champions League pick.
Championship.
You wish it's Champions League.
Is this for Swans?
Yeah,
I think I have a championship pick as well.
I don't know if you pronounce this Luton Town or Luton Town.
Luton Town?
Luton Town.
I don't know either, which is why Moneyline plus 110 makes a lot of sense. I mean, Swansea has been on bad form. Bad form. Don't look it up.
I'm not. I'm looking up the odds.
Swansea has not been on good form, but they started the season great. They need to turn around. Luton Town? Come on.
Luton Town.
Swansea City money line. Throw on your Swans gear.
For everyone that is questioning what we're talking about, Championship League is the league below the Premier League. Jack, being a Wales descendant, is that your ancestor of Wales?
His heritage?
Yes. His heritage is from Wales. Swansea is a major city. Is it a city?
Yes, it's a city.
Just wanted to make sure. I guess
it's
a Swansea City.
not to be confused with Swansea City, Illinois.
Yeah, there's a Swansea City.
Look it up.
No, there's a Swansea, Illinois.
Oh, it's just Swansea.
Look it up. They are not a city.
Google it.
Regardless, Swansea City is in the Championship League. Jack, being a fan of them, if you wanted to watch this game, there's only a few ways to do so. You might need to pay $15 a month to watch Swansea TV.
If you want to watch
this, a grainy feed.
Just send me a Twitter and I'll live stream the live stream so you can watch it with me. Give me a red card.
But I want you to tweet during the game the halftime show when the girl is on the screen.
I'll send a picture.
Okay.
What?
Please tweet
so they do have
what?
So in order to watch like championship games when you're in the U.S., you have to watch on like each team will have like their own like live stream thing.
Yeah.
So it's Swans TV, and they have like a halftime show with like the most Welsh-looking woman that I've ever seen in my life. But I think in like Wales that this woman is like a 10. Yeah.
Nothing. Hey,
I thought you were like human trafficking or something. I'm like, what are you watching?
Whoa.
You were talking about you got to watch a woman on a screen. I was like, where is this going?
Women are allowed to be on television,
Yeah.
Jason. Unbelievable. Jesus, dude. What would May think about that?
Honestly. But anyway, I'll send out a picture because it's funny. I'll put a picture on this actually.
Okay. Give me the ones that you always said were like her forehead's the shining light that just like hits her forehead the right way.
Yeah, Swansea City, man, money line.
Swansea City.
I'm not
plus
going to touch
110.
that.
No, I'm not.
But I also have a championship pick.
Oh, you do?
I do.
Oh, you're a son of a bitch, dude. I know exactly what you're about
Leeds
to say.
United versus Fulham.
Oh.
I mean,
Fulham being the team that was relegated last season from the Premier League.
And Leeds, they have
Leeds is going to be next year's Leicester.
They have why? Why you ask? Because they have an Arsenal player on loan right now who doesn't play in regular games and league games. He just plays in the cup games. But just to be a little thorn, I see.
It's even right now.
Yeah, I see the even. But we one unit for Leeds.
You're just doing this to fuck with me. And spite bets are not going to work for you.
Spite bets are funny though. Okay, let's move on from the championship because no one gives a fuck about those. Let's move on to the Sunday games. Sunday games.
Did you mark me down for Leeds?
Well, I did. I got it.
Yeah,
right.
we marked it
right
down.
Here.
Yeah,
it's right here. Sunday games. Let me scroll past all the League 1, League 2 bullshit because no one cares.
All right, Tottenham Chelsea is the first one.
No. Let's talk about the 8 a.m. game first.
Oh,
okay, we'll talk about
game.
Oh my God, it's gone down.
Yeah, I told you. It's now minus 125 for Man U.
I might double up on that.
It only went 6 points.
Anyway, yeah, that doesn't really matter to me, but let's timeout.
6 points?
We got Man U versus Watford FC. Watford being the bottom of the table, worst team in the league at this moment.
Yeah.
And Man U, a team that has aspirations to be in the Champions League,
should be top 5.
Only minus 125. So when I saw this, I texted you. I was like, "What is going on? Why is this happening?" And then we tweeted Barstool Stam, who is the soccer guy, and he said it's a trap.
But I prompted him to say it's a trap.
You did, and
we know it's a trap.
He knows what he's talking about.
But we know it's a trap too.
Why is it a trap? Like, I know what you're going to say.
Because if you look at Watford's results in like the last 10 games, they're tying teams that are good.
But they're not good.
I know, but Man U hasn't been good either.
Yeah, they have.
Not really.
Yeah, they have. Yeah,
not really.
They beat City.
City sometimes just falls on their ass.
And that's a derby. I mean, that's playing your rival.
They beat Tottenham.
Yeah. But everyone sucks.
And then they tied Villa, they tied Sheffield, and they tied Everton in the last 5.
Look at Watford's results.
They're due.
Watford doesn't give up a lot of points all the time. Except for that Man City game, they gave up 8. Okay, listen, 8-0. Sometimes you throw one of those into the season when you're at Watford.
All right, so
I would
sometimes
know. When I'm at Swansea,
sometimes it happens to Arsenal.
Watford last 5.
Oh, man.
Yeah, go ahead.
0-1 or 0-4-1.
Yeah. Do you know what? Yeah.
They lost to Liverpool. They lost.
But
to
scroll down. Keep looking at other games because they have like 6 or 7 ties on the season so far, which is like where all of their points have come. But they have like ties against pretty good teams.
Lost to Burnley 3-0. They beat Norwich, which doesn't really count for anything. Chelsea, they lost 2-1. Tied Bournemouth. Tied Spurs. Tied Sheffield. Lost to Wolves. Lost to Man City 8-0.
Yeah.
Let it be known.
Shut up, dude.
Tied Arsenal 2-0. 2-2. Tied Newcastle 1-1.
Do you see all these
ties?
Good team?
Did you say Arsenal's a good team?
No, I said mediocre team.
By transitive property, is Arsenal a good?
Lost to Brighton 3-0, lost to Everton 1-0, lost to the Hammers 3-1. They lose games, Jack.
No, but okay, it doesn't matter.
I know why the odds are the way they are. You want to know why? One guy, Danny Welbeck. It's a revenge game.
I don't even think he's playing. Like
I think he's hurt.
I know he's in the squad.
Can you check? I was trying to find out.
He might not be out.
He's listed as a forward. I don't think that.
Does it say have injury or anything around him?
Nothing around him.
Revenge game. He was on Man U, went to Arsenal. Arsenal dumped his ass because he got hurt so much.
Well, let's talk about what we're taking on this game.
Okay.
We are all in the same boat, I think.
Money line.
We are taking Manchester United money line.
Yes.
What's the over?
And we are praying for not a draw. And if Man U loses this game, that doesn't matter because that's fine. If they lose, I think I'd rather them lose.
You can hedge this live for a draw very easy.
Yeah, I know, but the odds won't be great.
I mean, but you can recover.
They're nice now.
Yeah, you could.
I mean, it's plus 270, which I'd say is still kind of low. But if it's live and Watford is ever winning this game, you bet the draw, Man U.
Yeah, but then you lose. You don't win anything, you know.
But Man U will tie the game. Watford.
It's possible.
Watford's won one game this year.
All right, but they have drawn.
Okay, so if you live bet the draw, you're good.
Yeah, but
Moneyline Man U.
Moneyline Man U.
Possibly the over 2.5.
2.5. I wouldn't take it because I don't think Man U scores 3.
And the weather it's raining. It's rainy, shitty weather.
Martial's back for real now.
He's not good, so it doesn't matter.
He could be good. He should be good.
If they get that,
Rashford's good though.
Rashford is good. Rashford's good. If I saw that there were talks that Man U was gonna try to transfer for that Erling
Bachmann.
Hockman. No, I think his name is actually Hockman.
Erlich Bachmann.
He's from Salzburg, Red Bull Salzburg.
Oh, the guy that went to Liverpool?
No, that was Minamino.
And he's supposed to be
good. They got him for no money, which is insane.
I hate it.
But if Man U gets this Haaland, I think it's Haaland, Erling Haaland. I might be wrong on that, but he's this Swede or Finn. Can
you get anything?
What do you call that area?
Nordic.
Nordic?
Yeah.
No. Is it Scandinavia? Is that
the
also
Baltic?
the same shit?
The
No,
Baltic?
Baltic is
That ain't right. We can both agree
Baltic
that ain't right.
No, come on. The
Anyway,
Red Sea?
he's one of those.
The Mediterranean?
He is dope. He almost scored a sick goal against Liverpool in Champions League that would have brought their team back. But we bet Liverpool in that game. No, he didn't.
So he's
really on a bad team, but if he's on a good
really
team,
good.
Yeah, he's great.
By the way, Liverpool lost to, I think it was Villa.
No, all right. You can't just say that without the details.
I was explaining. Give me a chance.
But you looked excited as if.
I was
lost.
happy to see them lose.
But it's
they
not.
had a bunch of teenagers.
They
and it was
had
their
to play their
team.
U23 team.
Yeah, it was a joke, but I'd love to see it.
Right,
I'd love to see it.
I thought it was kind of bullshit.
Austin Villa.
I mean, the Federation fucked them over. They scheduled 2 games on the same day, and they said you have to play it.
I feel so bad.
If Arsenal had to do that in 2 games, what would you feel about that?
I wouldn't feel any different because the results probably would have been the same.
Swansea's U21 team
is dope, but they sell everybody, so it doesn't matter.
And then they sell everybody. But if we want to talk about the shape and the form of the Premier League as a whole, there's a lot of Swansea being
a lot of Welsh. No,
just Swansea players, dude. Tammy Abraham, Daniel James, Ollie McBurney. Even the Ayu's back, dude. Jordan Ayew scoring goals, dude. We got, we're in there.
Gareth Bale,
except for being in.
I don't think
Gareth Bale never played for Swansea.
No, I'm saying him as a Wales person.
He's a Welshman.
If he ever came back to the Premier League, I don't think anyone would pay him enough.
No, I think they would. I don't think he's gonna want as much as people think he's gonna want.
He's kind of washed up.
Yeah.
Whoa.
He's a little washed up.
By his old standards, he sort of is. But he can turn it on.
He's going to Spurs next year.
No, he's not.
I would love
going to Spurs next year.
Spurs will not pay that much money for him.
I would love that, dude.
He wants to play for Jose. He's in the twilight of his career. Twilight, is that the right?
Okay.
Yeah. So
I'll go with it. Yeah, sure.
Is that no? It's the same.
Yeah.
He's going to be in Spurs next year.
Okay.
Mark my words. Who wants the action? Who wants the action?
No,
mark it down. Mark it down.
Yeah,
minus 1 time.
All right.
That's pretty low.
Manchester United money line minus 125 now. It feels like a trap, but you burrow into the trap and then you blow it up from the inside out and you win that bet.
Yeah, gotta.
Nice, Jason.
And as you watch that game at 8 a.m. on Sunday, if you're feeling a little scared and you want to hedge with the draw, the odds will probably be good for it. If Watford scores that first goal.
There's no way.
There's no way. Yeah, exactly. But Man U will score a goal.
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys want to go to Over City? You want to go to Over City?
No.
I don't like the over on this game.
I don't like it either.
I think they win 2-0.
No. I'm saying the next game.
Oh, okay. So we're moving on.
Yeah.
Spurs, Chelsea, 10:30. Battle of the top clubs trying to make Champions League. Chelsea currently holds 4, right? They're in the 4th spot.
I think it goes
League table.
Liverpool.
Chelsea's 4
Leicester.
with 29. Tottenham's with 26. So Tottenham with a win will tie Chelsea for the 4th spot, and Tottenham has them on goal differential. So Tottenham will take that 4th spot.
Yeah, I think Tottenham will win this game, but I'm not gonna go for that because I want to root for it.
Chelsea's been in bad form. It is no lie.
Everyone's so bad. Why is everyone so bad this season?
I don't know. I mean, the Premier League's the toughest league.
I know.
It's like it's the week in and week out.
Yeah.
It's better than La Liga. 3 teams at best, usually 2. It's better than the Bundesliga by far.
But I feel like they aren't good games. Like every game that you watch is like frustrating to watch. It's just bad soccer. It's like, oh.
Are you talking about other?
Well, I mean,
like the Premier League this year, like games just suck.
Right now, December soccer is the worst because there's so many games. This is the most frustrating time to watch soccer because Boxing Day, they have so many games jammed into December that it is just you're playing so many games. Like, so it's frustrating soccer to watch right now.
Well,
but it's been like this all season.
I've been loving the games. I don't know what you're talking about.
You're the Yankee fan of the Premier League.
I watch all of the games. It's not like I'm just watching City.
I know, but
you get so
I get excited about
City.
I get excited about Crystal.
Yeah, all right.
Put me down for the over.
Tottenham, Chelsea.
Put me down.
Let me tell you about Chelsea. In their last 5, they lost to Bournemouth 1-0. The last week, that was the beautiful mind Brett. We should have taken his live bet.
Yeah, that was incredible.
It was plus 900 when I looked, and I did not take it in. Brett was correct. Too bad. They lost.
We didn't know about that.
They lost to Everton. Oh!
Hey, don't drop that on the Bino, dude.
Timeout?
Yeah, timeout.
I'm sorry, Bino.
You should just join the Block Your Bookie group chat on Slack.
Yeah, we'll get him in there.
Okay.
But what was his bet?
Brett was watching Bournemouth-Chelsea.
Okay.
He was watching it live, and he said, live bet Bournemouth, they're going to win this game. It was 0-0. I turned on the game because we were driving back from the podcast, and I'm looking at them playing. They were playing straight defense. They were never on the counterattack. I was like, Brett doesn't know what he's talking about. What do you mean they're going to score?
Does he like soccer?
Yeah, he does. He loves soccer.
Yeah. Who's he a fan of?
Liverpool. He's been a fan of Liverpool for a while, though, so I will say that he has been loyal to the fan base. Slack,
no free ads. I'm downloading it right now.
Okay. But let's move on from
that.
Everton beat Chelsea 3-1 2 weeks ago. Chelsea beat Aston Villa, which doesn't really count. Chelsea lost to West Ham, and Chelsea lost to Man City. So they have lost 4 of their last 5 in the Premier League. But I don't like Tottenham, man. They've looked worse and worse every week.
What do you mean? Tottenham overs though.
They can't. They
can score goals.
Zero clean sheets.
3.
They can score. It's Chelsea. 3 goals.
Tottenham,
right there.
Tottenham is bound to find it though. You know, like they're not a team that's gonna be bad the entire season.
They score last minute winners.
Yeah.
Can't keep a clean sheet.
They definitely do
They're
that.
playing
You're
Chelsea.
right. I'm gonna watch
over.
this game.
Kenny over.
You hit the over. Kenny unders.
Kenny under?
Kenny unders.
Yeah, Kenny's an under bitch.
Whoa!
Sorry, I don't know why I said
Whoa!
Can't talk. I mean,
Sorry,
he's
Kenny.
not here to defend himself.
You think he's gonna listen through to this?
I'm gonna cut it and send it to him.
You don't know how to do that.
Yeah, I do.
I mean, I just tweeted it.
Sorry,
I tweeted it right at him.
Kenny, I didn't mean to call you that. The B word. I don't use that word.
That was aggressive.
I know.
It's 2019.
Sorry.
Jesus.
It's 20
Sorry,
minutes.
I just don't like when he bets the under and then it hits and I didn't take it.
Yeah, but like you don't like taking unders at all.
I know.
I have not bet.
All right, add me.
I don't
add
think.
me.
Actually, I bet that under. I
downloaded
bet that under.
We bet the under today. Bahamas Bowl, dude.
That hurt.
Tottenham versus Chelsea. I'm taking over 3.
I'm taking over 3.
Over. Oh yeah.
I already took over 3. Wait, no, I didn't. I took this one already. Never mind. I gotta take that over 3.
And
has it changed yet? We should take it soon.
Still over 3.
What's the spread looking like?
I mean, it's plus 185 Chelsea money line, plus 130 Tottenham money line, draws 260, and then the lines is pick'ems. Pick'em plus 1.5, pick'em minus 1.5.
I'm still sticking to the over. Yeah.
So you can get Chelsea plus 1.5. So Tottenham is favored in this game. I can't actually open this part of it for some reason.
No. So when it's pick'em and half point, that's like if they draw, you push on half, and then they win, you win.
Yeah, but there's juice to it. I can't see the juice right now.
Oh yeah.
You guys reminded me of the Bahama Bowl. I want to have a nice little shout out to Shooter. Followed his blog post and did minus 6.5 for the win today. Love him. Integrity Shooter. Hashtag.
No,
well, I don't think he even took the bet.
He doesn't have integrity
because he isn't acting in integrity.
Well,
hold on. Let's wrap up.
I read his blog post.
Let's wrap up the soccer first.
Yeah. I'm done.
Yeah.
Thank
let's
you,
wrap
Shooter.
it up.
Thank you.
Let's wrap it up.
Premier League this weekend.
Yes.
Has been a great pod. Jason, how was your introductory podcast?
You know what? It was fun.
You were worried about podcasting, but I think you're a good podcaster.
I still am. We'll
see
how it goes.
I like the way you enunciate words, especially.
Mikel Arteta.
Yeah, I knew he was going to. I didn't even have to try and lead him into it. He just did. Stop. All right.
Maybe every time he says that, I'll just pop up a little Mikel Arteta.
Yeah.
You're going to have a lot.
That's a lot of editing.
Mikel.
But I'm getting better at editing.
I feel like you can just click a button and it just pops up.
I mean, I felt confident being on the pod because this crew was together for the challenge. I truly enjoyed that.
Yeah, we have a nice little dynamic going.
We need to do more challenges.
And I know Kenny's jealous about that dynamic. The dynamic.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Kenny's not here again, man.
Don't cry about it.
Man, don't.
Well,
man.
It was a great pod. Yeah. As us being the two big Arsenal fans here.
Oh, my God.
I hope an Arsenal win.
We were on sync. We had the clap together. I mean, we were good.
When we do our next soccer episode, Premier League episode, I will tell you guys about all the money I won on Swansea beating Luton Town.
Luton
Town.
Well, I say, like, because of how great this was, we should do the Boxing Day.
Definitely a Boxing Day preview. That'd be good.
And for all, I mean, as an American, I didn't really know what Boxing Day was.
Yeah, I know that.
I'll provide a history. We'll do
synopsis.
I'll make like a little pre-video. Like I'm making a video for like a class.
Yeah, we should like act it out.
And I'll be like Boxing Day, and I'll basically just read off of Wikipedia. Like I
mean, Canadians celebrate it too.
Yeah, Canadians do too. Yeah.
It's like that's.
We should go to Canada.
So is Easter. How come Easter is such a big holiday for people?
I don't know, religious.
I mean, it's Easter, but Easter Bunny.
Dude, I was excited to see what he was going to say.
The Easter Bunny.
All right. Well,
as a kid when I was 3.
That's the end of the Premier League.
No, I wanted to talk about that.
Well, I was going to do post show. We're doing post show.
Oh, yeah, post show.
Oh, post show.
Post show.
I want to hear his story.
Well, don't clap because we're still doing it.
Don't clap.
There's no. I mean,
there's not a cut. There's no cut.
We're still going.
I'm just saying, like
post show.
Yeah, but we're still going.
This is still rolling.
I am not cutting this right now. Go with your story.
Post show?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Okay, so when I was a kid and maybe 5, old enough to know better, and we were doing an Easter.
Is 5 old enough to know better?
For this part, I mean,
you still don't know better.
I love my wife.
It's a weird thing to say for no reason. Anyway, go on.
I love my wife.
Anyway, 5 years old.
Yeah, so we're doing an Easter egg hunt, and it was at this hotel, and there's just a bunch of eggs around, and my sister, a little bit older than they sent us out there. We're running around, and I'm dominating. I mean, I don't have the constant bloated look on. I'm in my prime, 5 years old, just ADHD prescribed.
So he's subscribed to Adderall. Subscribed, not prescribed.
And I'm going around, and I just start stealing eggs from little kids, from
their baskets.
No, they're going for it, and I'm snatching them, and I love it.
It's part of the game.
I mean, yeah, it was a good time.
What do you mean you should know better? You were 5 years old.
I mean,
you see an egg, you take the egg.
Yeah, I might have hit kids over by accident. Just
little kids, but you are a little kid.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it might have not been 5. It might have been 8 or 10.
15.
Yeah, it wasn't 15, but it's it was. Yeah, no.
All right, so you steal eggs from little children.
I'm not ashamed.
Do you still do Easter egg hunts?
No, but I should host one in my backyard. It's big.
What would you put in the Easter eggs?
Dollar bills.
I would put something that's going to be legal in 2020.
I knew he was going to say that.
Marijuana.
That's just how he's going to hide his weed from now on.
Marijuana.
He's just going to hide it in the...
I have a ping pong table now. Thank you, Jack.
Yeah,
Thank you.
That I gave you that you will never invite us over for.
Easter, I'll invite you over. Everyone's invited over from Block Your Bookie for an Easter egg hunt.
So far away.
That's so far away.
Quarterly.
What if we go and play soccer on Sunday at the field? Will you let us come to your house?
Where's the ping pong table at?
It's in his garage.
Oh, but
we'll see.
Is it set up or no?
But I don't really want to play ping pong on that, but I just want to come to your house so that we can break this. Only have us over every 3 months.
We'll see.
Son of a bitch, dude. How do you like this soccer ball? This prop, stage prop from was this from Euros 2016?
It's the flattest ball in the world right now.
You're just saying that because you tried to kick it on camera and you
squeeze that ball, Jay.
I can hold balls.
Squeeze it. Oh my god. Squeeze it.
Good goalie.
Squeeze
That's
it.
goalie right there.
Show people that it's flat.
Oh, sorry. I hold the balls.
You can't really see it from the camera.
You can't even squeeze it.
Look at that. That's flat.
Yeah, all right. It's flat now, but it wasn't flat earlier.
It was flat earlier. Go kick that ball, and we'll put it on camera.
Outside or no?
Yeah. Just across the street.
All right, that's first episode of
BYB
Football
FC boys. Bring your bookie. Being your bookie.
Bino.
Bookie.
Bino, I scored on myself.
Off kickoff.
All
right, well, they're not going to know what that means.
What, they don't know what kickoff is?
They don't know what Bino is.
No, Bino, I'm talking to Bino. I was talking to
you were
Bino,
talking to Bino.
Directly to Bino.
Yeah.
Unofficial sponsor.
Gotcha. All right, well, that's the end of this first episode. Good luck on your bets. We'll have NFL full episode number 8. Because this is 7, technically.
No, this is like a 7.
I mean, I thought you were doing are you actually doing sequential on the YouTube? Because if I'm going to go to YouTube right now, I think the last one was 6.
Last one was 6, so this is 7. So the next one will be 8 for NFL picks for this weekend. Saturday NFL games tomorrow. Unbelievable. Who allowed that?
Well, I feel like they've done Saturday before, but not like this.
I'm going to be missing Monday night. I'm a little upset.
What's Monday night's game?
Who is playing?
Let's get Jason's picks on NFL real quick.
Monday night, biggest game of the year.
Guess what his?
It's Green Bay, Minnesota.
Green Bay, Minnesota.
So yeah,
I mean, Green Bay has it locked because Minnesota under the lights sucks.
That's true. But
no, that's not. That wasn't true last time.
When?
Yeah. No, Cousins lost.
Did he lose?
Yes.
Oh, I thought he looked good.
No, he threw that.
Cousins has been so hot this year, though. You're wrong.
Jack.
He has.
But I mean,
it's because they got flexed.
Pack in the prime time.
Pack in the prime time.
It's not that good. They lost on my birthday when
Packers
I was there.
Aren't that good?
Dude.
I bet you could say that about every team that's over 10 wins right now. It's like, they're not that good. Like Green
I can't say that about the Ravens.
Ravens are that good, but Patriots, not that good. 49ers, are they that good?
Dude, 49ers.
Who'd they just lose to?
They've had a lot of close games.
They lost to the Ravens.
They've had a lot of close games.
All right. End of the episode. Good luck with your soccer bets. Go Swansea City.
Let's go Leeds.
Go City.
Don't say that. Come on.
Why does that matter to you?
Because they're going to take my spot in the
They were going to take it regardless of whether or not